everyone at home. This is the time of the day when you sit tight and don't blink because this is Generation Next. And I'm sure you all are excited to watching this episode of Generation Next. Today on the first segment on the show, we're going to be having Iyano Oluwa and our awesome friends who will be presenting to us some musicals and special renditions. Sit tight and enjoy. Bye, kids.
My name is Iyano Oluwa and I'm from Foursquare VGC. The title of my song is Raise Me Up, and I just want every single person out there in the world to know that we can get through these challenging times and this tough situation that we are currently facing.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ogeoluwani Ademi Adebayo. I'm from Foursquare Gospel Church VGC. Today, I am here to talk about my favorite Bible story. My favorite Bible story is Ruth and Naomi. In the land of Bethlehem, Judah, his wife, and his 2 sons went to Moab because of famine. The man's name was Elimelech, his wife's name was Naomi, and his 2 sons' names were Mahlon and Chilion. Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and Mahlon and Chilion married Moabite women. Mahlon's wife's name was Orpah, and Chilion's wife's name was Ruth. 10 years later, Mahlon and Chilion died. Naomi heard there was no more famine in Judah, so she told Orpah and Ruth to go home. Orpah went, but Ruth followed Naomi. Naomi insisted that Ruth should go like Orpah did, but Ruth insisted, saying, "Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Ruth loved Naomi so much, and she did not want Naomi to be all by herself. Ruth went to pick some grains, and she ended up in Boaz's field. Boaz was so kind and generous to Ruth, and one day, Boaz decided to marry Ruth. And when they got married, Ruth gave birth to a baby boy named Obed. Obed was the father of Jesse, and Jesse was the father of David. Jesus was from the roots of Jesse. The reason why I like this Bible story is because Ruth was a kind, generous, thoughtful, faithful woman, and we should all try to be like her and not give up on God. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is OGBONNA from Foursquare VGC in Cobera class. Today, I'm here to talk about my favorite Bible story, which is the 10 Commandments. Remember the time that God used Moses to lead the Israelites out of Egypt? The Israelites walked for 2 to 3 months until when they got to Mount Sinai, Moses told them, "We are camping here." And Moses said again, "Look up there, you see that mountain? That's Mount Sinai. That's where God appeared to me through the burning bush, and I'm going up there to talk to him." Until a general came, which was Joshua, saying, "Master, please, can I come with you?" Moses said yes, and Moses left Aaron in charge of the Israelites. When Moses and Joshua were climbing up the mountain, Moses saw the thick cloud and told Joshua he would proceed there alone. And as Moses went into the thick cloud, he waited for God for 40 days and 40 nights. But meanwhile, down the mountain, the Israelites couldn't wait for Moses and went to Aaron and said, "Moses has abandoned us." But Aaron answered them, "It's not possible." Then the other Israelites replied, "No, we need a new God." Then another Israelite replied, "No, there's only one God." But the other Israelites replied again, "No, we need a God that we can see and we can touch." And they went to Aaron and said, "Aaron, build us a golden calf." And they went to all the Israelites and said, "Give Aaron all your gold and silver so that he can make a golden calf for us as a god." And as Aaron was building the calf, he was feeling so bad for what he was doing. And as Aaron had finished building the golden calf, he gave it to the Israelites, and the Israelites said, "Let's celebrate it and our God." But meanwhile, up the mountain, God had finally answered Moses and said all the plans he has for the Israelites. And he brought out the 10 Commandments. And the 10 Commandments were, "Thou shalt not have any other God except me." 2. Thou shalt not make any graven image. 3. Thou shalt not call the Lord's name in vain. 4. Keep the Sabbath day holy. 5. Honor thy father and thy mother, and your days shall be long. 6. Thou shalt not kill. 7. Thou shalt not commit adultery. 8. Thou shalt not steal. 9. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. And 10. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's property. After God had said all these commandments, Moses said, "Thank you, God." And as Moses went through the thick cloud, he told Joshua it was time to go. But as Moses and Joshua went down the mountain, Moses heard a noise, saying, "What's that noise?" Joshua replied, "It's like the sound of celebration." But as Moses and Joshua finished climbing down the mountain, all the Israelites said, "Moses is here." But Moses became angry and said, "Is this how you repay your God? He saved you from Egypt. He fed you in the desert. He took care of you. Is this how you repay your God? Here are the 10 commandments that God gave me. If you want to stay and live with God, come to me." Some Israelites did, some did. Moses was so angry, he threw the tablet on the floor. And God was so angry, he punished the Israelites who didn't come to Moses. But Moses prayed for forgiveness, and God forgave him, and God called him back to the mountain to get another set of tablets for the Israelites. But the sins of the children of Israel made them to wander in the wilderness for 40 years before they got to the promised land. The lessons we all learned today was don't doubt God, don't make any graven image, and always be patient with God. Don't be like the Israelites. And thank you for listening to my story. See you guys later. Bye.
Welcome back, kids. I'm sure you enjoyed the special rendition by Iyanoluwa and her friends. Very shortly, we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, it's time for Bible story time with Auntie Tracy. Don't go nowhere, kids. Hello, children. Hello, children. How you all doing? Welcome to another episode of Bible Story Time with Auntie Tracy. And I'm sure that you all are excited to watch this episode. If you are, say yay! All right, I heard that. Today I'll be telling you an interesting story about the wicked king. The wicked king. Do you like wicked people? I don't like wicked people. Nobody likes wicked people. But very quickly, I'll do a recap of what we did the last time we met. The last time I told you a story about a man named Job. Do you remember? I'm sure you do. Job was a very good man. He was faithful. He loved God with the whole of his heart. And God loved him so much too. The same way God loves us too. The same way God loves me. And so Job was a man after God's heart, and God loved him. And so Job was very rich. Yeah, I mentioned that in the last story. Job was rich. He had wealth. He was wealthy. He was, he had so many houses. He had so many flock. He had, uncountable wealth. So much. But, God actually tested Job. Remember? I told you that. God tested Job, and the devil, made him go through so much pain. He fell sick. Do you remember? He also lost his children. He lost his wealth. He lost his riches and everything. And at that point in time, also remember, I told you that his wife, told him to curse God and die. And children, it's very bad to curse. But did Job do it? No. I also told you that. Job said, no, I can't curse God. I won't curse God. And Job remained faithful to God. He remained faithful. He was a faithful servant to God. Even in the midst of the storm, Job was faithful. And God was very pleased with Job. He was so happy with Job. And at the end of the day, he restored everything he had bountifully, like ×2. Twice the size of everything Job had, God gave him back because he was faithful, because he was, he was a good man, because he loved God so much, and because he trusted God. That's the most important point. Job trusted God. Children, do you trust God? Do you? I'm sure you learned that from last week's story. Now, today's story, are you ready? If you're ready, say yay. All right. Story. Once upon a time, in the land of Egypt, after Joseph had died and Jacob had died a very long time ago, the Israelites moved to the land of Egypt and they lived there. After Joseph brought them to that land, they all lived there and, as a people of Israel, but in the land of Egypt. And so the king of Egypt named Pharaoh, the king of Egypt named Pharaoh became very, mean, wicked, displeased that the Israelites had, big looking men, well built. The men had, what you call all the muscles and everything. They were strong, they were hardworking, and he became scared and said to himself, just what if? What if the men of Israel decide to stand up tomorrow and challenge us in Egypt? What if the men of Israel decide to stand up tomorrow and, want to, question my authority as the Pharaoh of Egypt? And he became scared that these men are looking so strong and big and robust, and God was on their side. And he thought to himself, what should I do? Should I leave them to just go on and, keep bearing more men? Or what exactly should happen? And so the Pharaoh of Egypt ordered something very bad. He did something really, really, really bad. Do you know what he did? Do you want to know? I'll tell you. The Pharaoh of Egypt ordered that all the newborn children, all the male borns, as far as you're a boy and you're born in the Israel camp, that's to an Israelite woman, they would all be thrown into the river Nile. Wow. That's so sad. Very, very wicked thing to do. As a child of God, killing is a sin, and God doesn't like that. God was so displeased, of course. But Pharaoh ordered that all the male-born children should be thrown into the river Nile because he didn't want them to grow up into strong-looking men. Was that a good thing to do? Children, is that a good thing to do? No, it isn't. And God, of course, wasn't pleased with it. And so all the soldiers of Pharaoh went from house to house in the Israel camp, picking up all the newly born male children and taking them away from their mothers. Very, very sad. A very sad story. But something spectacular happened. Do you want to know? Of all the Israel families, of all the families of the Israelites, there was a particular woman who gave birth to a child. And I'm very sure she was having very scared. God, please, I don't know. Can I just give birth to a girl so she would leave? God, please protect my child. I'm sure she must have prayed. And I think God heard her prayer because she gave birth and it was a boy. But she was able to hide the boy for just a few days. And after a few days, I don't think she could hide him any longer. And, because newborn babies cry. How do they cry? And of course, sometimes it's very loud and, the soldiers must have heard the baby crying. And so she told herself, I can't hide this boy anymore. I can't hide this baby anymore. What do I do? What do I do? She thought to herself. And so she carried the baby and put him in a basket. And the name of this baby is Moses. What did I call him? Moses. M-O-S-E-S. Moses. The baby was named Moses. And he had a sister called Miriam. What did I call her? Miriam. And so she puts the baby in a basket, well-covered basket, finely knitted basket, and put the baby inside to ensure that he was safe because she could no longer hide him anymore. And she carried a basket with her daughter, Miriam, following her closely behind. She put the basket into the river Nile and made the sister watch the basket flow away from the bank of the river. And the question is, do you think that baby will be safe in the basket? Do you think something bad will happen to baby Moses? What exactly happens to baby Moses after she did such a thing? That was actually very risky, but let's find out what happened to baby Moses. At that point, the basket kept flowing through the river Nile kept flowing, and his sister Miriam kept watching closely, looking at the basket. And so the basket got to a point and stopped close to the Egypt's camp. And guess who saw the basket? Do you want to know who saw the baskets? It was the daughter of Pharaoh himself, the wicked King Pharaoh. His daughter saw the baskets. Oh my God. Now the question is, will she kill the baby like her father did? What will happen to baby Moses? Do you know that she actually had compassion on the baby? She opened the basket and she had so much love and compassion on the baby. Looking closely at the baby, she felt so much love for it and brought him out of the water. She actually named the baby Moses. Moses, what is the meaning of Moses? Moses means I drew him out of water. That is the meaning of the name Moses. I drew him out of water. And so she picked the baby and she was like, oh my God, this baby is so cute. It's so pretty. It's so fine. I can't let this baby die. No, I will keep him for myself. And just as she was talking to herself, Miriam, remember Miriam, the baby's sister, was following closely. And Miriam came to her. Good afternoon, princess. Good afternoon. I know I can get you a nanny. I can get you someone who will take good care of this child. And she was like, really? You can get me someone who will take care of this baby? And she said, yes, I will get you someone who will take care of this baby. And so Miriam, very excited that her baby brother Moses was saved, she ran back. How do you run when you're very excited? Yippee! You run really fast. And she ran back to meet her mom and said, Mom, this is what has happened. God has performed a miracle. Our baby brother, my baby brother Moses is saved. Come along. She's looking for a nanny to take care of the baby. And so the mother of Moses came to meet the daughter of Pharaoh. And Pharaoh's daughter told her, I would pay you for 3 months to take care of this child. If you do so, take care of him carefully, groom him well and all of that. And after 3 months, you return him. And the mother of Moses was very happy and elated that her son was saved. And so took him back home and took good care of the baby Moses. Wow. That was such a beautiful story because it just shows us that God still saves. God saved the life of baby Moses. And eventually, the baby ended up in the hand of his mother. And so the mother took care of the baby for 3 months and returned him. Remember, now the baby belonged to the daughter of Pharaoh. And so she returned him back to Pharaoh's daughter. And so that was how Moses ended up in the house of Pharaoh. Wow. Wow. Such an amazing turn. Amazing turn. And it's a beautiful story because Moses would have been killed but was saved by God and ended up in the house of the wicked king. But do you think that anything bad will happen to Moses? Or do you think he will become like the wicked king, Pharaoh? Or probably he will join the Egyptians to become wicked? Or do you think he will remember his roots? This and many more we'll be looking at in the next story. Wow, it was a beautiful story, and I'm sure you all enjoyed my story. Did you? If you did, say yay. All right, kids. Now it's question time. It's that time of the story when I ask questions and you answer. My first question is, what exactly did the wicked king do to the people of Israel? What exactly did the wicked king do to the people of Israel? Who wants to answer my question? Have you answered it? Do you know that the wicked king killed all the male-born children of the Israelites? The wicked king killed all the male-born children of the Israelites. If you got the answer, clap for yourself. Yay! That's very good. It shows that you listened attentively. Now, my next question is it good to be wicked? Is it good to be wicked? What's your answer? Can you tell me? No, it is not good to be wicked. God doesn't like wickedness. If you got that right, put your hands together for yourself. That's very, very good. It shows that you are a Bible scholar. My next question is, What happened to the baby Moses? Remember that all the male children were supposed to be killed and thrown into the river Nile. But what happened to the baby Moses? Who can answer my question? Good. Have you answered it? Baby Moses was saved and was found by the daughter of Pharaoh. Baby Moses was saved and found by the daughter of Pharaoh. Did you get that? Did you? If you did, thumbs up. Good one, children. Good one. All right, and my last question. What are the moral lessons you've learned from the story? There are several moral lessons, but what have you learned from the story? Number one, it is very bad to be wicked. The wicked king Pharaoh did something really, really bad. Did something that was not pleasing in the eyes of God. So one, it is bad to be wicked. Amongst your friends, in your school, wherever you find yourself, children, make sure you are good children and you do not show wickedness to your peers. It is very important. God doesn't like wicked children. All right? And secondly, it is wrong to kill. Oh my God, I can't. If possible, I will emphasize on this. It is wrong to kill. Please, as children of God, do not kill. Killing is wrong. It's a sin against God. It is wrong to kill. And finally, remember that Jesus saves. God saves. God saved the life of baby Moses for a reason. God saved him. So children, remember that if you call unto God and you call upon his name, he is always there to save you, no matter what. Call upon the name of Jesus and he's always there to save you. I'm trusting that you all have learned a lot from today's story. I've also learned a lot. And so till I come your way next time, children, remember 3 things we learned from today's story. It is wrong to kill. It is wrong to be wicked. And God saves when you call upon him. And remember that wherever you find yourself, be good children, show forth God's glory, and, just make an impact in your generation. And so till I come your way next time, this is Bible Story Time with Auntie Tracy. Bye, children. Welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed the last segment, Bible Story Time with Auntie Tracy, and hope you learned a lot. Now on this segment, which is the last segment, we'll be having a special poem by Itoha. Sit back, children, and enjoy.
Good day, everyone. My name is Amarika Itoha. I'm here to recite a poem written by Edward P. Hood titled The Good Old Bible. We love the good old Bible, the glorious word of God, the lamp for those who travel over all life's dreary road, the watchword in life's battle, the chart on life's dark sea, the beautiful dear Bible, it shall our teacher be. Who will not love the Bible? So beautiful and wise, its teachings charm the simple and point us to the sky. Its stories also mighty, of men so brave to see. The beautiful dear Bible, it shall our teacher be. But most we love the Bible. From there we children learn how Christ for us became a child, our heart to him to turn, and how we bow to sorrow, that we his face might see. The Bible, oh, the Bible, it shall our teacher be. Then we will hold the Bible, the glorious book of God. We'll never forsake the Bible through all life's future road. And when we lie our dying, wherever that may be, the beautiful dear Bible shall still our solace be. Thank you.
And that's all we can take today on this episode of Generation Next. And so for your questions and feedback, you can reach us on the email showing right now on your screen. And you can also reach us on the WhatsApp number showing on your screen. Children will love to hear from you. And so till we come your way next time, have fun and bye, kids.